morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Tiffany is off today, so we welcome Silvia Acevedo back on the show. Great to see you again.
Yes, it's good to be here.
Really awesome to see you. And she found this interesting article I thought was hilarious. And these are things that your hairstylist would like you to know. So things they'd like to tell you, but they're probably not likely to tell you.
Right. Now, obviously, you look great, so you have a fantastic relationship with your hairstylist, and I have a fantastic relationship with mine, who is awesome. However, I did find this article, 13 plus things your hairstylist won't tell you, from Reader's Digest. Okay, I'm not going to read all 13. I'll read 4. Okay,
yeah.
So here's the first one. Number 1, I'm a beautician, not a magician. I can give you a celebrity haircut, but not her face.
That's awesome.
Harsh.
Because so often they do want you to bring in a photograph and you leave going, I don't look like Jennifer Aniston or Angelina or whoever's hair you like. That's hilarious.
Yeah, a little harsh, a little harsh, but
we're keeping it real, I guess, right?
Okay, here's number 2. I'm not a psychologist, and while I try to be polite, I really don't care about your personal life. I'm just interested in your hair.
Really?
Ouch.
See, that's I wonder if they would all agree with that, because I actually think they do sort of act like pseudo-psychologists and they like hearing about your life.
But here's the thing, they're under no obligation to keep your conversation private, so
be careful.
Be careful.
Careful what you say.
Correct. Okay. Third one. Take a picture of the last cut you liked that was just right. Don't expect me to remember it when it's 6 weeks or 8 weeks between the last cut.
Yeah, and that's a good point. And they've probably seen, what, 100 people since then?
Okay.
Yeah, or more, I don't know.
And here's number 4. Kids' haircuts aren't child's play. Kids kick, kids squirm, so don't expect it to cost less than your own haircut.
Ooh, yeah. So if you spend $90 for a cut, seriously, some charge that much, but 70, your kid's probably going to cost as much.
Just take them to the bathroom, cut it yourself.
Put a bowl on their head
right.
and cut around it, right? Cameraman Dave's giving a big thumbs up for that. Okay, I was shocked to find out today you have 3 in high school. So you have a senior,
a sophomore
and a freshman. Whoa. So you're like thinking, do you go to sleep thinking about college and wake up thinking about college?
You know, actually, I don't go to sleep thinking about college. I go to sleep kind of just thinking about their overall welfare. But it does concern me because time is ticking away, and you know, before we know it, she's going to be off. Yeah.
And what's the hardest part? I would think there's a tricky balance, because you're dealing with things like, you know, the essays, but you're also dealing with the financials. You're dealing with how do you make the choice. You're dealing with potentially trying to get grants or scholarships.
You know, the thing I think is the trickiest is the balance between trying to help your child, guide your child through the process without doing the whole thing yourself. I've told my daughter, I'm not writing the essay for you, I'm not making the deadlines for you. I kind of remind her that there are deadlines, but yeah, that's a lot. You know, the kids know that they're growing up, but all of a sudden in their senior year, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm really, really growing up. I've got to get all this done, and it is a lot.
It's a lot. It's a huge responsibility. And one of the things I heard, that because everything is online and people are able to submit applications now online, a college that maybe got 10,000 applications in the past is now dealing with something like 30,000, which is unbelievable if you ask me. So the competition is greater. There's a great Wall Street Journal article. I won't share too much of it because we're running out of time, but they say that really if you're thinking about funding your kids' college education, because it is sort of a gift to be able to leave school without huge student loans if you can help your kids, but they say you have to start thinking like a college financial aid officer, because there are big differences between the ways different schools evaluate your family's finances. And the interesting thing they say is, remember, this is one snapshot, because it's always a snapshot of your financial picture. Remember, this is one snapshot for which you do not want to look your best.
Right.
You know?
You want to look poor.
You want to look poor. And it's important to still think about your own retirement. A lot of people will put their kids through college or think about that at the expense of their own retirement. And they say that can really be a big mistake.
Right, because you don't want to end up being the financial burden for your children. Great, you help them through college, but now they're spending their first 10 years helping you because you've saved nothing. It's a tough balance.
It is a tricky balance. I think it's a great question and a great thing to think about, especially if you've got 3 who are about to be in college like you, which is a little bit stressful, I would say. Sorry, sound off. I meant to read it a little bit earlier because we were talking about the hairstylist thing. Here's our sound off question today, and you can go to our Facebook page and let us know what you think. What we want to know is, what would you like your hairstylist to know? We talked about things that we think your hairstylist would like to tell you, like maybe, hey, I can give you a celebrity haircut but can't change your face. Harsh, harsh stuff, but what would you like your hairstylist to know? Maybe something that you wouldn't say, but you'd like them to know.
You're not going to be sitting there on the swivel chair and dare to say some of the things that with that harshness.
Last time Roman Candle Pizza was on the Morning Blend, we gave them a challenge. We said to them, hey, bring us the guy who tosses the pizza, because we want to know what it's like to toss a pie. And we are here now with Brewer Stouffer. He is with Roman Candle Pizza, located in Whitefish Bay. His pizza tosser is Cam. So this guy knows what he's doing?
Cam does. Cam's been with our company for almost 6 years. He moved from Madison to open the Whitefish Bay store a year ago, and now he's loving Walker's Point. That's where he and
Is that where
his
you're
girlfriend
living?
live.
That's where I live,
That's awesome. Okay, so what goes into being a good pizza tosser?
Practice.
I've
I've tossed
it?
thousands and thousands of pizzas at this point, and I can, do it blindfolded.
Do you dream about tossing pizzas and them landing on the floor?
Usually I dream about a little more drama than that.
More drama.
More drama than
The
tossing.
pizza sort of spins off
Everything's
into a
going
new city.
haywire, and usually the pizza tossing, I can do that in my
That's
sleep.
something you can control. Okay, so you brought some aprons for us, right?
We did, because
Should we put 'em on?
if I remember the challenge correctly, you
All
both
right.
wanted to learn how to toss pizzas.
Okay, we only have a minute and a half, so we got to get tossing here.
For the record, I was not a part of this
You were
challenge.
not
but
part of the
that's
challenge.
okay. I'm a good sport.
Sylvia's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Well, we teach a lot of kids how to do this when they come in for birthday parties. So
Okay.
I'm pretty sure anyone can do it at this point.
All right.
Okay,
So
all right,
best way to
awesome.
start, we're gonna put your hands up, kind of like you're driving a car.
Okay.
10 and 2, right?
Sounds good.
And we're just gonna drape it right over top. We're gonna
Okay.
use one pivot.
Do I need flour on my hands?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're
All
just
right, so
gonna
you
use
kind of
one as
like
a-
hold it loosely.
Yep. And
Okay.
then one hand's a pivot, and you just toss them
okay.
in.
Whoa, you want to try it first?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Sure, she makes me
All
do
right.
it.
Now,
Great.
all the pizza
What if you
starts
drop
out.
it on the floor? Will you be upset?
Hey.
Oh,
no,
no,
that's
way
part
to
of
go.
Nice job.
That was pretty good. I'm impressed.
I'm not gonna make any pizza with these,
All
so
right.
we can drop them on the
We're
floor.
okay?
All right.
You can throw them and do whatever you want with
Whoa.
them.
Okay.
Hey, look at that.
Wow.
You know what? If they land on our heads like Lucille Ball, we can just kind of do the eye thing and let our
Check
eyes
this
show
out. I'm going
through.
to try to get some
So
hair.
what you want to do is,
there you go.
as you work the dough, you want to actually stretch it a little bit.
Oh,
That's what the
okay.
master pizza maker does.
Okay.
And what that does is it sort of gives a nice
Well, that was
even
good.
balance
That
to
was
it.
Great.
real good.
Oh, no. She went through
I
hers.
broke it.
That
That's not
happens
good,
all the
right?
That's
time.
definitely gonna
Okay, I'll
happen.
just
Okay.
glue it together there.
Whoa.
There we go.
Okay. glue
No
it
problem.
together. It's all
No
back
problem.
together. I love it. Look
No
at
one
it.
saw nothing.
We
Okay,
actually
let's see
do.
you do it.
So I just
Cam's the master.
Whoa.
Wow.
Check that out.
And notice his dough ball
Nice.
started as one of these just a short time ago.
Okay.
So we slap out the dough, you press it out, and now Cam's able to get a
another
lot
trick
of.
is a soft touch.
Yeah,
touch.
soft
Soft
touch.
touch.
Soft
Now-
touch. Your girlfriend said that too, didn't
You
That's what she said. Oh, I like you. That's Rebecca, by the way. She's awesome.
she? Just kidding.
So-
Okay, let's talk about, because there's a certain kind of pizza I want to talk about. It's the algo malo.
So
Why
you
do
take one of
call
these
it
dough
algo
balls.
malo? That's Spanish for something bad.
Well,
Oh, it
a
is?
lot of people
Yeah.
don't
Maybe it
like
comes from
beets,
Hell's
and that's where we
Kitchen.
came from. We hang out with a lot of restaurant people, and beets have sort of a weird rap. I think Maria, who's going to be on in a little bit, would agree with that. So some people think of beets as kind of weird. So we have a pizza that features beets, walnuts, blue cheese, and we top it with arugula. And so it's kind of a set of ingredients that a lot of people are like, you put that on a pizza, but it's phenomenal. It's got some tanginess, some saltiness, and it's really good for you as well. So,
It
That's
sounds
awesome.
fantastic.
so the beets are a little bad, some people think, but we think they're a lot delicious.
Speaking of bad but good, you have craft cocktails too, right? I don't know if a lot of
We-
people think of pizza joints as having craft cocktails.
You know, Cam sort of pioneered this program, but Cam, tell us about what we have. It's our rum. It's our
Oh,
fall
and
rum
we're almost
punch.
out of time. So should I pour it?
If
Pour
you
it.
want.
All right.
So it's going to be sweet. It's kind of an alcoholic of sorts. Got multiple kinds of rum. Roaring Dan's from Great Lakes Distillery, just down the road.
Nice.
And a little lemon juice and some rosemary in there.
And
All
we,
right,
we always
Sylvia.
have a cocktail kegged up, so we literally just pour it out. Give it
Cheers.
a sip. Tell us
Cheers.
what you think. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Holidays.
And in the holiday spirit, for the next 11 days, as part of our 12 days of Christmas, we're donating 3 meals to Second Harvest for every large specialty pizza ordered. So maybe order a algo malo or something else from the Roman Candle, and we'll donate 3 meals to
That's awesome.
for the next 12 days. We're trying to raise about 3,000 meals. So let's see if
That's
we can do it.
fantastic. I had a friend
It's
who just had,
delicious.
this is fantastic, a loss in
Cool.
her family. I ordered pizzas and salad and breadsticks from you guys. See, Brewer?
I love
got
you,
you
Molly.
covered. And
Thank
she
you.
was very happy. So
Oh,
thanks to
cool.
you guys. Yeah. Here's the information so that you can take advantage of everything delicious they have at Roman Candle Pizza. They're located on East Silver Spring Drive. They do a great job with their delivery. They also have craft cocktails, and be sure to ask for the Algo Malo Pizza when you call. Here's the phone number, 414-964-3000, and the website to visit is theromancandle.com. Awesome. That was so fun.
Thank you so much. This was great.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
It was fantastic.